Well, we've been to a lot of amazing places in Calgary, but I'm going to have to tell you, this is maybe one of the best places I've been to. The work that they do for people in the community is unbelievable. We're here at the Children's Crisis Nursery. How do you explain what it is you guys do? If you had to, in a word, Patty, how do you do that?
In a word, helping parents, 2 words, helping parents. It is an amazing thing to be able to reach out for a parent to be able to reach out to the Children's Cottage when they have a crisis, a problem, an emergency that prevents them from taking care of their kids. And when they have no one else in their life to turn to and there's so much stress, they call us and we're able to help them. And so to have that help happening for the last 30 years, December 6th will be our anniversary, that we've been able to help thousands and thousands, actually more than 20,000 children help through the Children's Cottage over that time. And so I'm so excited to say that because what we've learned is that when a child has lots of stress in their home and they have to be in that all the time, that stress can be so difficult for their development, and it can actually carry through right into adulthood. But because the Children's Cottage is in Calgary, we're able to buffer those children from that storm. And so when parents reach out, it is such a sign of strength because they know that this isn't the right thing for their child to be going through.
Right.
And so they bring them here, and that stress goes away, and we can give them a happy, wonderful time, and we can help those parents. And those parents can have resolutions to some of the problems that brought them here. And then the child goes home again, and we have strengthened the family, we've kept the child safe, and we've made sure that over time they're not going to be dealing with the developmental issues that high stress causes. So even if a parent comes here more than once, more than 4 times, that's an okay thing because that repeated stress is a big problem. And so we want to make sure that it doesn't ever affect a child.
What are some of the situations that these parents are in that you guys are seeing come and ask for help?
It's like 40 different reasons,
Really?
but the highest reason is that parents are saying that they're feeling emotionally stressed, that they have no one else to turn to, that they're crying, they're upset, and they're not feeling that they are being good for their child today. And so they are saying, you know what, I need some help. But we have parents who come here because there's no food in the house,
Right.
or the electricity's been turned off because they ran out of money to pay the bills. It's also about death in the family. We have so many moms bring their kids here because they are feeling depressed, and they're reaching out to get help from a doctor, a psychiatrist, somebody to help them. Sometimes people phone us and say that they're going to hurt themselves today, and they're worried they're going to hurt their child too. Many, many times it's about needing to be in the hospital. Right. And sometimes it's about, I remember a dad having his wife in ICU and she was dying. And so there was nobody to take care of the kids. And so while that very difficult time, that passage for that mom occurred, the children stayed here. And we were able to help that dad get through that time. And the children would go back and forth to the hospital, but they slept here a lot. Wow. And then that peaceful death occurred, and we were able to help that parent transition through that. And then he moved out of Calgary and moved closer to family. Wow. But sometimes we just have to be here for a family when they need us, and that's what the Children's Cottage is about.
Support and helping and no judgment. These are just some of the phrases and words that I've heard as long as I've been here today. When people in the community say they want to help and they want to reach out to you, which you do here, what are you guys most in need of at this point?
Well, we're in need of money.
Okay.
And that is
Yeah.
the keeping the doors open,
Right.
making sure that we can keep on serving the kids that need to come here. We want to be able to help 1,300 children come through our doors, 14 a day, being helped here. They're little ones, they're newborns, and some of them are 8-year-olds. And so we want to make sure that we can help them in all the ways that they need that support. And we want to be able to help them out, the moms and dads out in the community, by having outreach workers. And we can only do that if we have our funding. And so we get some money from the government, we get some money from the United Way, we get lots of money from regular donors, but this is a year that we're a little bit nervous. As everybody knows, Calgary's been hit by an economic downturn, and we worry every day that some of our donors have been greatly affected. And so we hope that people will reach out this holiday season, and that they're going to be able to help us help all these little ones to be safe, and that we can also help the parents.
And I know I have a box of stuff at my house that I'm going to be bringing by to donate. We're going to put the wish list, actually, of the things the items you're most in need of up on the website or up on our screen here and a little bit later in the show, so people can drop stuff off, money. Are you still looking for volunteers to volunteer their time?
We always are. And even over the holiday season, sometimes people want to do something just special and come and sort donations, or maybe they're going to come and bake some Christmas cookies. And so we're really happy to get your calls to be able to get you involved with the Children's Cottage, because it has taken a whole community of people to help all the children all these 30 years. And we hope that we stay in touch with the community in the next 30 to help more kids.
Patty, thanks for having us today.
Oh, thank you so much for reaching out, and wishing you a happy holiday season.
Thank you so much, and thanks for all you do for the community and the parents out there. Make sure you get in touch with the Children's Cottage Crisis Nursery if you're in need. We'll have all the information throughout the show up on the website and as well on the screen. Stay with us. We're back with more right after this.